Okay. All right. So welcome to the 2018 Try Fitness Team Training and Webinar. We're so excited to be here with you guys. And I'm going to screen share in a minute with you. I'm going to keep everyone's lines on mute, but I do want you to know who is on the screen with us. We've got the founder of Try Fitness down in the bottom corner, Mr. Al Rosen, and his wife Bernadette down there. So you can see him down in the corner. And then we have Mia and Rich Finnegan, who are two of my good friends and mentors in life. And Mia introduced me to the Try Fitness when I had, after I had two babies, I was still looking to compete and do something epic and fun. And I wanted that component of like athletic and then still maybe get my body into like an amazing physique shape and do Grace and Physique. And this was kind of the marriage of the two. So it's been the most incredible, fun event to take part in myself. And I'm grateful for them introducing it to me. So I'll tell you more about who she is and why she's on and what she's going to say in a minute. But we've also got Leslie in the corner who seems to she can jump hurdles like a beast. She's a all-American track athlete. She's a world record holder for Try Fitness, but she can't seem to figure out technology, so we're not going to knock her for that. But she's on the line with us as well, and you'll be able to hear her in a little bit when we bring her on. So I'm going to kick off the slides, guys, and I'm going to get over to what I wanted to share with you guys tonight about the Try Fitness so that you can just simply decide if this is a fit for you or not, and that's okay if it's not, but we truly hope that you find some value in tonight and can decide if you want to rock out with us. Okay, so let's do this. Let's kick this off here. And as you can see here, the Try Fitness is a really cool event. First thing to know is that it takes place in June down in Tampa, Florida. And this is our 5th year straight taking teams down. And what you see on the screen is just a bunch of different things. You see people jumping over walls. You see people doing handstands, monkey bars, Grace and Physique, tire flips, flipping over cargo nets. I mean, guys, listen, when you're looking for an event that includes it all and gives you lots of choices, this is it, okay? So we'll get into the actual event and the specifics, but it's in June. We start training soon, and this is going to be awesome if you join us. Now, as you can see on the screen, when we first started out the first year we were training athletes, we had, a small group, and every year it caught on. More and more and more women are like, what are you doing? This looks awesome. So we go down every single year with a big tribe. Last year we had close to, I want to say 80 women, and it was amazing. And this year, guys, we've had so much interest that we actually have several other coaches and trainers and tribes plugging in together. So we're going to go down this year as one big tribe, strengthen numbers, and just go down as one big organic team. It's not going to be any brand of team this year. It's not going to be my team or this team or that team. It's going to be one big kind of universal group going down. So we're so excited about that for this year. Now, here is what I want you guys to think about and why you would want to think about this event and challenge yourself to do something outside your comfort zone. Women ask all the time, what is this about? And then if you ask women who've actually competed in it, they'll tell you what came out of it and why they did it and then what they felt afterwards, the power of accomplishment, but so much more than that, right? When you set a goal and you tell the world you're going to do it and you walk the walk, there is something so unique about feeling the power of that and then being able to tell that story, and that inspiration it provides to other women is what gets a massive tribe going. And that's kind of what we started here. So what you're going to see here is just women lifting women up. Amazing things will happen. Yes, you'll complete the physical goals and whatever your goals are for the Try Fit, but here's what I'll tell you. Setting goals that challenge you really do get you into action to make some awesome positive changes. So what do you want out of 2018 for your physical goals? Who do you want to surround yourself with? What types of tribes? Maybe women on similar paths in lives just want to be healthy, fit, and have fun. That would be some of the things to think about here, because those are some of the things that you would get out of this journey. Okay? All right, so I talked about a couple things. I hit a couple words and a couple points. When we say we go down as a team, we're going to talk about the training. We're going to talk about how you absolutely will get yourself trained in the best shape of your life. You'll be able to compete all the events you want to compete in, okay? But having a tribe, guys, is a game changer. And so that's what we pride ourselves on, is really connecting you with women from all over the world in one big tribe who are training for the same thing, the same common goal. The beauty of technology and the beauty of, the internet and Facebook means we can connect all of you guys. You're following the same programs and you have this camaraderie. You get to know women before you even fly down and meet each other in Tampa. You become a team, meet friends, and it's just really awesome and it's life-changing, okay? The other one you see in the corner is the power of accomplishment and pride. When you set a goal, and whether your goal is to just finish this, complete it, beat last year's times, break a world record, which we've had athletes do, place in the top 10, the top 5, okay, get into the Hall of Fame like Mia Finnegan, okay, like whatever your goal is, you come out feeling some sense of pride for your accomplishment. And as a woman, that's important. Like, what gives you that in life? If you don't feel like you have that, set this goal and do it with us, okay? Self-confidence. right? What do you want to build self-confidence in? Is it better strength? Is it feeling like an athlete, knowing you can do something that you set as a goal, right? And then the other part of it is I put this picture of my friend Karen in here. Karen had a baby, and she decided to compete in this 2 years because she wanted to show her daughter that like having a baby wasn't an excuse to sit around and not be the athlete she used to be and set goals and do stuff. So she did it. The pictures were amazing. I mean, the power of feeling like, you know, this mom is inspiring her daughter was just super cool. So whatever your why and your purpose is, I want you to roll into this and think about that as we go through the slides here. Okay, guys, listen, tonight is not about me at all. I do feel like if you don't know who I am, my name is Liz Kourt, and I think it's important that you know I've competed in this in the past. The funny story here with who Leslie Martin is that you'll hear from in a minute is, you know, my 3rd year, I went down and broke one of the record times for the True Grit, and I was so excited about it. And then, of course, I start to train some really high-level athletes, and Leslie comes down the next year, and not only breaks my record, slays it by like 5 seconds, and she sets a new world record. So guys, like we've all competed in this, from Mia to Leslie to the coaching staff. We've done it, we know it, we can train it and teach it, and now it's about you, okay? So tonight's not about me, but you need to know I've been on the course, I've stood on the stage, it's one of my favorite events, and we will help you get where you want to be, okay? All right, so let's talk about the actual events. This is really important to know, guys. So when it comes to the events, you can choose. That's the beauty of this event. And Al is a genius when he created his competition, because if you just want to go down and do the obstacle course, fantastic. We are going to encourage you as coaches to do all of them. Like, get outside your comfort zone, do all of them, okay? But the obstacle course is fun. You can read about it here. You can also go onto the Tri Fitness website. So for the sake of tonight, I'm not going to run you through every single component of it, but just know that it's like 160 yards of really awesome, fun stuff that when we train you, I'll talk about the training, it is all sport specific based on what you're going to be doing. So guess what? Lat pull downs are going to be part of you guys nailing the monkey bars. All right, so we're going to teach you all about how to master this obstacle course and challenge yourself. I'll tell you a funny story, and I think probably Coach Whitney Gladden is on right now. But when Whitney went down the first year, she told me, I want to do this, but my fear is the obstacle course. She feared this because she has a fear of heights. And I said, Whit, listen, like, you are not special. There's a lot of people that have fear of heights. You are going to train, and you're going to take baby steps, and you're going to go down there and do it. Now, we talk a lot about on-site coaching, ladies, and the power of that. Whitney trained. She was fine. She did all the training that would require her to nail this down in Tampa. She gets down to Tampa, and she freaks out right in front of this big wall that you see in the middle. She could not get the chutzpah to run up, grab that rope, and get up there. She had this paralyzation fear of the height. So I want to tell you, like, go into this, whatever reservations you have, talk to Whitney about it. But when we got down there, we worked on her mindset. We were on the spot with her. This is part of what we do for you guys. We got her over that. She got up to that wall. She nailed it, and she did awesome. And she was so proud of herself. She started breaking down and crying after. So I know she's on. You can ask her about her experience there. But whatever your fear is or reservations, like, don't worry about it. You're going to love what comes out on the other side of challenging yourself outside your comfort zone. And this is one of the things that'll do it for you. Okay, so outside the obstacle course, there is another component called the fitness skills. Now, this is cool. Fitness skills make me feel like I'm in high school again. One of the components are the box jumps, and I love that. Like, I have 2 little boys, they're 6 and 8, and they jump on stuff, my couches, everything. I mean, that was me, right? So I love the fact that we could train for this. We will teach you exactly how to do box jumps for Tri-Fit, okay? So it's basically you wanting to perform 50 box jumps as fast as you can. It is performed on a 20-inch box jump, but they give you like a 2-inch cheerleading floor. So it kind of makes it like that 18 inches for you. But we'll teach you how to make a box. A lot of our athletes have someone make a wooden box for them, and they train at home. We'll teach you how to jump so that you can do it Tri-Fit style. Many of you on the line might jump boxes CrossFit style. We'll teach you how to do it here so that you can max out and get 50 reps as fast as possible. Quick story for you guys on the training. We have athletes that day one, they can't jump on a box once. It's fear, it's paralyzation, it gets in their head, and they just physically can't do it. By the end of the 12 weeks, they're not only jumping on the box, they're doing it 50 times nonstop, and they're breaking, times that they had peaked in week 8, 9, and 10 of training. So just know that you can do it if you set your mind and you follow the program. It's a very sport-specific program to get you jumping on that box right. Okay, the next one is bench press and shuttle run. These are 2 other components that you will have in the fitness skills division, okay? The bench press is going to be you benching basically 60% of your body weight, ladies, okay? So remember, the Olympic bar is 45 pounds. You figure out how much weight has to go on the end. Maybe at day one, 60% of your body weight, maybe you weigh 150 pounds. Well, do the math. 60% of 150 pounds is what you would start bench pressing at. But the goal is over the 12 weeks of training, you not only get stronger, okay, you get better form, but you also are going to drop some body fat. So your body weight's going to go down to a nice, healthy, lean, athletic weight. And so if you're healthy, strong, and lean, and now you only have to lift 60% of maybe 140 or 142 pounds, that's the goal, right, guys? You're lifting less weight and more explosive strength and output, okay? So we'll teach you how to bench press. We've got a ton of experience teaching you guys how to bench press with proper form and really rock out and get a perfect score. We've had several girls on our team get a perfect score of 50 reps. Okay, and then the shuttle run is fun. The shuttle run really does make you feel like you're in high school again or a kid again. You're literally running back and forth with 2 risers. So like if you are into any type of group fitness and you do the platforms and the steppers, they're literally 2 risers set apart, and then basically you have bean bags and you're going back and forth, and you'll see women diving across the line, having fun with it. So we'll teach you how to do the shuttle run, but it really is a fun agility-based component to the fitness field. Okay. Grace and physique. So this is another area that, again, it is optional. I know sometimes you see women in bikinis. Many of you guys might be all into this, excited to set this goal this year. Mia Finnegan is the queen of bikinis. You'll hear from her in a minute. She's the first Miss Fitness Olympia winner ever. Leslie, you can see actually on the screen here in the red bikini, who you're going to hear from in a minute. Listen, guys, we have a lot of expertise in training women so that not only are you going in strong as an athlete, you know, you are not going to be doing hours of cardio and dieting down to get yourself in a bikini. You can see the women's bodies here. They are jacked, strong, feminine, and fit. So to be an athlete at TriFit, you cannot go in thinking you're going to be a dieted down bikini competitor that you see in other federations. This is so unique and different, and that's why we love it. So just take a look at the women. We've put a lot of women on the stage. I would encourage you, if this is, you know, giving you some anxiety thinking about it, that you just, you know, you follow the meal plan, the training, your body will show up in the best shape of your life. You can absolutely rock this bikini. So part of the training is that, teaching you about the posing, the walk, the, you know, the heels, the suit. We have tons of women that borrow suits from each other. We do swaps and trades, all that fun stuff, and we help you backstage, okay? The other part of it is the fitness routine. So some of you may have athletic backgrounds, maybe gymnastics or cheerleading backgrounds. You should see Mia Finnegan like flip across the stage when she does things, but that's what you see on the other side. You see actually Coach Whitney doing like a handstand. I'm not sure what that is, but a move I cannot do, and that's called the fitness routine. And so the fitness routine is just, it's a choreographed routine. Again, we have people that can help you with choreographed routines, or maybe you know people in your communities that can help you with that. But that's an area too that many women do challenge themselves. And when you say do all of the rounds, it means doing these 2. The more rounds you do, the more points you get. If you're real competitive, do them all, because you get points. Even if you're, you know, not in the top 5 in this, you still get more points versus the other women who don't challenge themselves and do these divisions, okay? All right, so the True Grit. True Grit's one of my favorites. True Grit is this obstacle. It's not an obstacle course per se, but this is something cool, ladies, because we can teach you actually how to build this in your backyard so that you can actually train for 12 weeks and nail this and master this. So when you get down there, it's like you did it 1,000 times. We'll teach you how to build this course. But it's really fun. It's when I tell you the most cardiovascularly taxing, like minute to minute 20 of your life. That's all this event is. It's like a minute and 20 of, can you push, can you be strong and fast and not slow down for a minute and 20 and have to lift weights, run, jump, do somersaults, and hurdle, and then sprint, okay? So it's just awesome, and it'll really challenge your cardiovascular strength and endurance. So we'll teach you all about that and how to create it and train for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is actually stop talking. I do want to take Al Rosen off of mute. So Al and his wife, Bernadette, this actually says 20 years in the running. The slide's old. So it's been 25 years, I think. Al, let me get you off mute. But this is a guy who, when I tell you, Al, can you unmute yourself on your screen? Oh, I can get off here. Hold on. I'll do it for you. No worries, Al. I got you. All right, I got you. Go ahead, Al. So really what I want to do is just give you your fair introduction here. But Al, when I tell you guys, listen, the reason we love this event is we've done other things, okay? We've done other obstacle courses and races and events and fitness competitions, but here's the reality, guys. We feel like we take our team down. We're like a number. We're like a number in the mix. No one knows who we are, what we do. This guy gets up on the freaking cargo net with every single girl and athlete. He has no voice. He's got a shoulder that's about to fall off. I mean, but he's still up there spotting women, whatever they need. Like, his heart and soul goes into this, and I freaking love it. And we go down, and he knows every single athlete's name, who registers, he gets to know where you're from. So like, listen guys, if you want homegrown, badass events, this dude has got it going on, and that's why we keep coming back and supporting his events. So Al, you got 2 minutes, man. I know you get wordy because you're passionate like me, but 2 minutes, give it to them. Why should they do TriFit?
Okay, I want to welcome everybody out there. I know there's people from California and Maine in the audience, and I appreciate everything that Liz says. With Mia and Rich, I've known them since 1996. They've been coaching. I guess between those two and myself, we probably have over 100 years of experience in all this stuff. But we welcome anybody that wants to challenge themselves, fear no obstacles, and feel the power of accomplishment. So what Liz has put together is people from around the entire country, and put them into a one big network. They come down. Some people travel together on the plane. Some meet in the airport. Some all of a sudden they're walking through the hotel, and they know each other from Facebook. So and her coaches are from all over. Like she mentioned, she had Whitney Gladden, who's been with us. This is going to be Whitney's 4th year. She's from Mississippi, and Kristen Rapoli up there in the New York, Connecticut area, and Leslie Martin, who's been with us. This is going to be her 3rd year. Michelle Romanowskis, Wandina out in St. Louis. And these people know what they're doing. They know the event, and they will get you where you need to be. So if anybody has any questions, they can always contact me via Facebook. I'm the only person in the world that still answers their phone also. So if you want to talk to me, if it's something important, text me, and I'll get back with you. But if you have friends, husbands, children, we have children involved, this is a family affair. It's an event that never changes. Whatever times you run this year, you have a chance to come back next year, because the course, obstacle course, the true grit and fitness skills never change. The only thing that might change is the weather, but everything else, the wind factor. It's like you actually set some benchmarks, have something to challenge yourselves, and we make sure everybody crosses the finish line and feels accomplished. So I want to thank Liz and Leslie and Whitney and Mia and Rich and everybody out there associated with this great organization. We look forward to seeing you in Tampa, and that's under 2 minutes right there.
Listen, you nailed it, Al. I didn't know if you could do it. You did it. Boom. Awesome. Well,
and halfway 10 seconds.
His wife, Bernadette, was about to come cover his face and say stop. So, and Bernadette his wife is equally as important here. I mean, she's there cheering you, telling you where to go, what event to go to next. I mean, it's just a total family. Guys, listen, have you ever been to another event where the founder and the owner tells you, he'll call you, email you? I mean, come on, jumps on our webinar. So that's what we're talking about here. It's really family. It's really cool. So thanks, Al. You guys rock. I'm excited to see you and get down there. All right, guys. So let me mute Al, because I know he doesn't know how to do it himself. Boom, you're muted. Okay, so Finnegans, you are unmuted. Let me just give a minute quickly here, guys, to introduce you to Mia and Rich. So Mia and Rich are just, again, 2 of my great friends, but have been mentors for me and introduced me to TriFit. Mia's just got inducted into the Hall of Fame of TriFit last year. She's like the world champ of obstacle course racing, and is going to be a big part of this year's team and coaching with me. So I'm so excited about that. She's going to be doing some live trainings and classes in our Facebook group and page. We're going to get to all that good stuff, so hang on to the end so you hear about it. But let me introduce you to Mia. She's got a couple things, and Rich, that they want to say to you guys. And again, they have the 2 minute mark, so we can keep this nice and tight tonight. So thanks, guys, for being on, and I'd love for you just to share your heart with people about TriFit.
Absolutely, Liz. Thank you so much, and thank you, Al, and thank you, Leslie. I'm so glad you got on, and we can see your face now. And anybody who's on, guys, I'm just going to tell you right from my heart, I competed in 70-something plus shows, okay? This type of show is my ultimate favorite, okay? The obstacle course, because it's an athletic event. All the other ones are subjective to flavor of the day. Will I like blondes? Will I like dark hair? Will I like, darker skin? I like lighter skin, whatever. There is none of that in this competition. You are you against the clock, and you against your own strength and your endurance and your stamina. So you can train for this. I don't care where you are. I don't care if you feel like you're 25 pounds overweight right now. I don't care where you're at. You can do this competition. That's what the beauty of this is. It's not about winning. It is about competing and beating you. basically the person that you look at in the mirror, that's who you're competing against, not anyone down there. And like Liz said, it is the best camaraderie event of any event ever in all of fitness competitions. Now, one of the big things is everybody's there for each other. Okay, it's not just, hey, I know how to get over the cargo net. Well, I'm not going to tell you. No, we teach each other how to get up the cargo net the fastest, how to get over the wall, how to throw those monkey bars away and bicycle those legs. And so you can see how passionate I am about this. I love this. This was my favorite competition of all. And one of the things is you train for it. You can train and get better. So I'm going to let Rich share some things because he was my trainer through all of my, world championships, national championships. He trained me when I won the obstacle course as part of the competition. So I want him to share his heart because he was my trainer and he's been doing this for 35 years. So we have so much insight that we're going to share with you when we do, on the Facebook page and everything, that anybody who joins. And so we're going to be there for you. Just know that we're going to lock arms with you and rock this out. So Rich, go ahead and share.
No, Mia, thank you. And she was the original, so she was a world champ in the obstacle course before it ever even grew in popularity to what it is now. And so it's just always fun to bring this family together that's been together for a lot of years and share with you a couple things. Like Mia said, you're competing with yourself, number one. That's what we love. We always instill in all the camps and the training that we would do for these courses. A few things you're going to do. You're going to raise your personal IQ in your training, in your nutrition, in your mindset, in your goal setting, and in your team building. That is the beautiful part about this. Like Al says, it's about life. Life has obstacles, and we learn how to overcome them. The third thing you're going to get is you're going to get tips and tricks and techniques on how to compete and how to compete most effectively. Now, really, one of the most important things is it's not just how to train on the course, but we need to teach you how to train for the course at the gym, for the course at the park, for the course with a tree that you might have out in your backyard. Because there's some really specific things. As Liz said, talks about sport specific. Well, we really get down into course specific type stuff. I'll tell you right now, your grip care, your forearms, bicep tendons, you see a lot of people coming in. If they're pumping iron and they come in there and they think they can do a bodybuilding routine coming into this, we see them tearing their bicep tendons out. So we're going to teach you how to train the local muscles so you're not going to injure yourself. That's really, really important. So you're going to perform your best and you're going to be safe and sound. And those are the tips, hey, you learn the hard way on some of that stuff, right? But most importantly, it's all fun. I say this is what we say. This is a great life experience, and I'm not saying great life experience. I'm saying this is a great life experience. This makes life great. These are awesome. This is family fun, competitive. You just feel that. It's like you feel that push for people, and it's just, Al has done a great job with his team to create an incredible environment. So Al works his ass off. There's no doubt about it. Liz is coordinating a lot with this training with Al's whole team. And then we all contribute to this to bring this to what it is. So we're just happy to be a part of it. We're excited to see what's happening. Looking forward to getting down. Looking forward to teaching you online with the training and techniques. It really makes it such a more enriching experience. So that's it from our end. We'll look forward. We'll catch up with you guys soon when we get back onto the Facebook pages. Thank you, Liz.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Mia. Thanks, Rich. And, truthfully, guys, let me mute you guys real quick. There we go. Truthfully, guys, when we say we put together the best team of trainers in the industry, I mean, you're going to be super excited at the cost and the packages this year that we're bringing to you guys, but you truly can't get a better team of professionals who are going to pour into you. So I'm really excited about everyone we have on board this year, and I still have more special announcements to make on that. So when you talk about getting ready for exactly what Rich is talking about, a sport-specific event, okay? We're saying you can be the strongest person in the gym and do overhead presses, but the truth is, in order to compete at the Tri-Fit, you really need to know the movements that can get you over hurdles, right? And up walls and different type of mechanics. So that's what you're gonna be taught. And this is a very thought out scientific program where there's tons of knowledge and background. My background, I was a college athlete, a scholarship basketball player, and I have years of training athletes under my belt and competing in this myself. So we've taken the years of actual competing in it, people like Mia and Rich, Leslie being a college All-American athlete and a world record holder at Tri-Fit, along with my background and our team of our dietitians and nutritionists for the nutrition part. I mean, between all of that, guys, it's very hands-on and it will get you ready and where you need to be, okay? So it's gonna be sport-specific and progressive. Week 1, 2, and 3 are gonna be different than 4, 5, and 6, and then all the way through peak weeks up until the competition, okay? So just know that you're going to get the training program. I'm going to teach you a little bit more. You're going to get the training program in your hand where it's like printed out. Every 3 weeks you're getting new workouts delivered to you, okay? But then you're also, this year, what we're doing is something different and unique. We're doing a 12-week online Facebook clinic. So what I mean by that is we're going to have people like myself leading some, how to jump on a box. We're going to do it live with you in the page. We're going to show you form. We're going to show you how to not blow your Achilles out on the bottom. We're going to show you, how you do these things, how to bench press, use your breath, blow out. Okay, we're going to teach you these things. It's going to be live and interactive so that you have us at your fingertips, okay? We're also going to do check-ins each week on the Facebook page as well so that you can track each week with your coaches. We're live in there with you guys. You need to know every week, like, all right, did you get a second faster? Did you get one more rep? How many seconds did you get your box jumps in? That much quicker each week. How is your nutrition going? Supplementation. We're going to talk and guide you on all this. It's going to be in the page. Now, what's cool this year is we've built in some yoga. We have a couple awesome yoga professionals that we're going to have in there with you guys. Listen, it is not going to be training hard day in and day out. You're going to have the days where you're training sports specifically. You're going to have days where you're doing foam rolling, stretching, and a yoga class on the page. It's all included, all right? So all these live classes are included in your cost and as part of your training to be a well-rounded, flexible, fast, strong athlete, okay? We also have some mindset talks. Rich hit a little bit on this. To be the best athlete, whether you just want to finish or you want to be the best or beat last year's times, your mindset is so important. And Rich was Mia's coach, not only for her physical training, but also in her head. I mean, Mia's like me, squirrel brain, mile a minute, like, we need to be contained, and our mindset can be our biggest asset, but it can also be our biggest detriment. So just like I said to you about Whitney and her fear, we worked on her mindset. So we're going to prepare you as an athlete over the 12 weeks to go down there and get rid of any fear and insecurity and go down there excited and mentally prepared, okay? So we also have a chiropractor. I have a good friend of mine who is a chiropractor, and she's on the team for the Arnold Association, which, Rich, I need to connect you because I think you may even know each other. She knew of you, so not a shocker. But basically, she's going to come in here. She wants to do a couple things with you ladies. In the past years, we've had women say, how do I put some rock tape application on? I have a bum knee, a bum elbow. So she's going to actually get in and show you guys how to do some cool taping if you have nagging injuries. Some women got, had shin splints, things like that. You're going to get some cool stuff from our team in this page. It's all inclusive again. All right. So, any questions on that, we can definitely answer them for you. Grace and Physique is a big deal. We get a lot of questions. If you're doing Grace and Physique, there's no extra charge this year. It's all included. If you're just doing it, we're going to be doing posing sessions, teaching you how to walk, get your suits, all in this Facebook page this year, guys. Okay. So we're really excited to bring that to you for the 2018 year. So now let's just talk about everything from soup to nuts that you're going to get, and then we'll talk pricing breakdown, and we're going to get to the specifics, and then we're going to be done, okay? So just know you're going to get the actual program. So the paper program, it doesn't matter where you live. If you live, overseas and you're on this, you have a friend that lives in, another country, Canada, it doesn't matter, right? This is training without boundaries. You get the program, you do it at your gym, we teach you how to train, we teach you how to eat, you get the meal plan, okay? You get 12 weeks of this, all right? And then you're going to get the Facebook page. That's included. You're going to get a team carb load dinner. So what we do that's specific to our team and our tribe is the night before we kick off Tri-Fit, everyone's already gone down there. They're in their hotels. We get in our hotel room, and we usually have a guest speaker. Every year we have a guest speaker. And last year it was my dad. My dad was my coach my whole life. He came in. I mean, my goodness, if you ask some of the women last year, the conversations that came out of that, my dad dropped this bomb on women who have never heard this before. He's from Boston. He's crazy Irishman. And he goes, you ladies are going to get down here, and you're not going to have little flea balls. You're going to have big elephant balls. And you should have seen people's faces, like just mouths were dropping. People are like, oh my God, but they got it. And the whole hashtag of the whole weekend was elephant balls. Like this team was going to have big elephant balls the entire week. So guys, listen, like we're real, we're raw. It's going to be fun, but you're going to have a guest speaker, then it's going to fire you up. And we don't know who's going to be at this year, but we're going to get someone in that room to do a mindset talk with you, fire you up. And then we do a carb load dinner so we can get you guys prepared, mindset for the next day and what's to come. We go over the agenda and all that fun stuff. Okay, so that's all included. All the food and everything we do that night is all included in the pricing. And then we also have basically on-site stuff that we do. We don't charge, a lot of teams will charge, the trainers will say, pay for my flights down, pay for my hotel. And then when I'm on site, these are the additional fees. We don't do any of that, guys. We go down because we love to be there with you. We take payment to train you. I'm excited about the package this year, but everything we do, guys, on site is just, it's blood, sweat, and tears to make this a weekend and an experience for you guys, just like Al does, okay? Above and beyond, we'll be there backstage. I've tanned asses, Mia's tanned asses. I'm gluing bikinis, gluing butts, walking behind stages, talking people off a ladder. you know, we're going to be there with you guys in the trenches, okay? And then team tank tops. So this is the tank top from last year that Al gave everyone. And we love it. We get to have a tank top from the actual experience. We get our own team tank tops, guys. There's going to be times where we take fun pictures. We roll as a tribe, strengthen numbers. So that's all included in this as well. We'll come up with a fun team name that we're all going to have a hand in deciding on our team name this year, because there's many trainers and tribes plugging in, okay? So that's all included in all the pricing as well. Okay, when we talk about the Facebook page, you guys can just see it here. You can read it, look at it, but I hope you can catch like the excitement and the fire. I just took some screenshots out of, you know, when we do check-ins. I mean, you can see Leslie, one of her check-ins said, holy shit, I just hit 25 reps on the bench. Like, you're gonna check in, you're gonna feel the power of what other women are doing, and if you don't have your shit together, you're gonna go, I better get on it. So you're just gonna pull the inspiration, or you're gonna provide the inspiration, okay? You see Coach Chantel on the bottom, she's out in a parking lot showing women how to pose. She's got the pop, lock, and drop out. You know, she's showing women how to do posing, and it's just a cool little tribe. You can see results, pictures, things like that, guys. So this page is gonna be a community that you're absolutely going to love. Okay, so Leslie, I want you to come on, and I told Leslie she had 1 minute, and Leslie's from New York, so she can talk fast like I can, a mile a minute. Leslie, what I want from you is, number one, guys, look at the screen, okay? She was a collegiate All-American, amazing athlete. The difference when she decided to be an adult athlete, she changed her nutrition. Look at her body, okay? Look at all the ribbons, okay? She's still elite, okay? But look at her body composition. When she started to learn how to eat right like an athlete, and supplement like an athlete, not only did her performance go through the roof, and she broke world records here and set new world records, which we're pumped about, but her body changed. Look at her physique, guys. So Leslie, get on and just tell women who, you know, want to do this or thinking about it, maybe they have some fears, just give them a little bit about your experience. Now, Leslie's going to be coaching this year. This is a big different kind of role for her. She's going to be coaching and not competing. She's setting some other goals for herself so she can be all in the trenches with you guys this year. So go ahead, Leslie, you got a minute.
All right, thank you, Liz. Yes, I'm truly humbled to be a part of this year and solely be coaching you athletes. You know, the most life-changing part that I've had was being a part of a team, and being a part of Liz's tribe, the community, the camaraderie. I mean, that was a game changer. And you know, and now, you know, you look at Liz's expertise. You know, she knows how to get athletes ready. I mean, I've never had a body like that. You know, in my first year, I thought I was just going to go down there. You know, I just wanted to be a part of the team, have that support. I know the value in being surrounded by people that are all going after the same goal, even though it's individual. But, you know, I just thought, you know, I didn't think I really needed much direction from her. But the truth couldn't have been further, couldn't be any truer, because I absolutely did need her help. I don't think I said that right. But anyways, the truth of the matter is that her training program blew me away. I went down there, and monkey brain got in my head, and she had to pull me aside, and she had to speak some mindset words into me. And from there, you know, I did well, and I was able to I added some input, you know, with my track and field background. I added some stuff into the program, and you know, it's just really one of those life-changing moments, you know, to be around so many positive people, and just what Liz offers. Like, you just can't get this anywhere else. I mean, we've got Mia Finnegan. I mean, I just Google her. I don't know if you said that earlier, but I don't know if anybody doesn't know Mia. But what Liz is offering here and what we're doing, you know, these live check-ins, her training program with her nutritional experts, I mean, it is just unmatched. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And the expertise that, you know, that she's had, you know, she knows how to coach you and to get you ready and get you prepared. And I just don't know what more else I could say other than, you know, I'm just so super excited to be joining her with this and doing this all for you ladies. I'm pumped up to get to be there for you ladies, and I'm excited for these online trainings and to be there on site, because you guys don't realize this if you've never been there. If this is your first time tuning in, you know, Liz will be in the background. She'll be taping ankles. She'll be talking to people. You know, yeah, she tans asses, but, you know, things are going to happen once we get down there. And there's nothing like having people around and having people like Liz and me and the rest of the coaches who've done it before to know exactly what we need to do to calm your ass down and to get the job done, and for you to go out there and perform at the ability that you want to compete at, whether you want to break a world record or you just want to have that sense of accomplishment. You know, that's what this Tri Fitness is all about. and that's what we are happy to, get you guys going with this. So
Thanks, Leslie.
I'm excited.
You got it, girl. Sometimes it's hard to contain our passion, you guys. You know that, but what I'm excited about this year as well is, you can see Leslie's hurdling abilities. We had women who couldn't hurdle, and so it wasn't my expertise. So we pulled her training and background in here. So a lot of the stuff in the program that's been added has been from Leslie's background as a collegiate All-American, and Mia's background as a world champ in obstacle racing. So it's a lot of brains connected to kind of get you guys where you need to be. All right, so let's talk the nitty gritty. Let's talk the pricing. Okay, so I know that this is what everyone waits for. How much does it cost? All right, but wait, there's more. So guys, listen, this is we are so pumped to bring this to you. Now, number one, just know that there's some early bird rates. Okay, so everything we kind of just mentioned to you is all inclusive in this pricing. There's no additional fees. There's no on-site fees. There's no hey, if you're doing Grace and Physique, there's any additional fees on top of that. Okay, so basically the early bird rates are now until mid-February, okay, until the 19th. You can pay in full. We have two different options this year for you, which we're excited about. You can either pay in full and you can see the pricing, okay, and we will send these links out. Don't worry about it. If you can't screenshot it, take a picture of it, copy it down right now. Don't worry about it. We've got a Facebook page that everyone who wants to do this will get into. We'll figure out how you're going to get paid, okay? But just know that if you want to pay up front, you're I'm in, Liz, Mia, this is it. I'm in. No questions. Game on. Let's do it. You can basically see the breakdown. You can get the discount on the front end, save 10%, pay up front. It comes to $445 and change. That breaks down to less than $150 a month for you for 3 months. That's if you pay in full, okay? Guys, it's unheard of. You can't get that anywhere, all right? The second option is if you want to commit monthly and do $165 a month for 3 months, because monthly just works better for you. We have that option and capacity to do it this year. So you determine what works best for you guys, and then lock and load, get in on these early bird prices, guys. They're actually below, early bird prices are actually below what we charged last year, and we're offering more value with that Facebook page and all the other things that we got going on this year. So we're excited to bring that to you. We thought you guys would be excited about that as well. Now, if you have FOMO, if you don't know what FOMO is fear of missed opportunity, okay? If you need to decide and you're not sure if this is for you, that's okay. Do whatever research you need, ask questions. But after the 19th, the pricing goes up because it just takes that much more time for us to prepare and figure out logistics and things like that. So there's just more admin fees and costs associated. The prices go up after the 19th, okay? So you figure it out, get in the game. And then on the bottom, guys, I put a little note. I've had a ton of trainers asking me, hey, Liz, you guys already have it figured out, a system, the training, your tribes, all that. What if I had 5, 6, 7 athletes that wanted to do this with me? What's the deal? So yeah, just email me if you are a trainer and you have a company, a gym, a brand, whatever, and you want to plug in and you've got 5 or more athletes. We're going to kind of take that as a team and a tribe and a coach. Just message me because there's an opportunity that we can send your way where you can be part of the paid coaching team, and we can have your tribe be part of a tribe within a tribe as well. Okay, guys? So let me just give you last slide here is just next steps. What's going to happen. Remember, your training is beginning in early to mid-March, okay, because we want to give you a full 12 weeks of this so you can crack at it with us. Do you have to do 12 weeks? No, but that's what we're providing for you. Some athletes will want to do 8 or 10. That's okay. But this is when we're starting. We're going with or without you guys. We hope you're in. If you have friends, let them know. Get them this replay and get them on board because that's when we're kicking off, all right? You can do this anywhere. You can live anywhere in the world. You don't have to live in New York or with us. We will train you, okay? You commit either monthly or in full. That's up to you. You've got early bird pricing. Anything you need to know about Tri Fitness. Now, pay attention to this because what Al does is really unique. So you can go onto trifitnesschallenge.com. You would pay to train with us and be part of our team and our tribe and all the things we do. But then you would have your registration fees for Tri Fitness. You're going to pick the divisions you want to enter, and you're going to enter them. You can go right under the trifitnesschallenge.com. Now, when you do that on checkout, there is a team identifier, a team code, because Al's really smart. He wants to keep teams and tribes kind of together. So for the sake of not knowing our team name right now at this moment, we're going to just use my team name, which is called Team Fit, okay? So any tribe, coach, trainer, if you have athletes plugging in, we're going to use the team identifier as Team Fit because we already have about 15 or 20 women already registered through Team Fit. So we're just going to keep with Team Fit just so Al right now can keep us all scheduled on the same type of courses and events so that we can stay together as a tribe and kind of move from event to event as a tribe. It just makes scheduling easy for him when he knows who's part of what team, okay? So make sure you put that in if you're going to go rock and roll and register and get yourself set up right now. And then once you do this, once you pay through us, we are going to make sure that you get into the exclusive Facebook page that has all the training, the coaches, our nutritionist is going to be on demand in there, and all the live classes. We will make sure we get that information to you. And what you can expect coming out of this, you guys, is is fitness, power of accomplishments, goals, discipline, things you can carry over to other areas of your life, friendships, fun, camaraderie, so much more than you're just picturing, jumping on boxes. So what I want to do is just officially thank Mia and Rich and Al and Bernadette and Leslie for hopping on tonight and giving us your time and your energy. I'm officially going to stop the recording, guys. We hope that you join us. It's going to be awesome and badass. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is this, guys. Space is limited so that we can give you the best experience as athletes. We can't be pigs and take 300 women, because we want to make sure that every athlete gets the experience they're looking for. So if you want in, you got to commit early so that you make sure you get a spot on our team, and we can rock and roll and see you guys in a couple weeks here. So I'm going to stop the recording, and if you guys have any questions, reach out to Al, myself, any of our coaches, and we hope to see you guys soon. Have a great night, guys.